Hello to everyone that's part of our How to Talk So Kids Will Listen group. Lovely to have you on board. I've never done a video online before, so this is a first, but I really wanted to share with you a little bit more about the brain research and mindfulness and how we can apply that to helping kids deal with big feelings. So if you watched it before, Dan Siegel's A Brain in the Hand video, we know that this bit here represents the brainstem, and so as soon as we feel a big emotion, we have all these hormones and chemicals flood through to our body. If it's a fight, flight or freeze response, we get cortisol, we get adrenaline. It can give you butterflies in the stomach, it can make your heart race, it can make you sweat. And so we've all got that. And then inside here we've got the emotional part of the brain, the amygdala, which is within the limbic system, and that's where we remember those emotions and we remember the fight, flight or freeze response. And when we've got a hand like this or our brain like this, then I call it the flipping the lid. Okay, and we all have fight, flight or freeze response. All of us can have it triggered. Sometimes we really need it. So if there was a car coming really fast for us on the road, we would need our fight, flight or freeze response to run and get out of the way. If somebody pushed us on the street, we would need that same response. But sometimes this can get triggered by running late for work, things not going right, and we can be very hyper-vigilant, so we can be in that space almost all the time. Then gradually our cortex grows, so this thinking and reasoning part of the brain grows, and this bit here, the prefrontal cortex, is actually the bit of the brain's muscle that can help to calm down our amygdala, calm down the fight, flight or freeze response. So as we grow and as we get older and as kids get older, they are more able to put the brake on and decide, is it worth having a meltdown? Is it worth going into that? As adults, we find it much easier to put the brakes on and calm ourselves down when we're at work, for example, than when we're at home. All of us flip the lid more when we're tired or we're hungry or we're thirsty. And depending on what age and stage your kids are at, they're going to find it easier to put the brakes on or not. It's funny because I've got my kids here watching me, so I'm wondering if they're taking this in. So what we need to know when we're dealing with big feelings is if we've got somebody in our house flipping the lid, there is no need to come in and flip the lid over the top of them, even though it's very tempting to do so, and I've done it many times. So when somebody's flipping the lid and they've got all this stuff flooding their body and they're in the flight, fight or freeze mode, they'll probably only hear the first word we say, possibly the first 3 words that we say. And yet we often come in, we've got somebody flipping the lid, or maybe even 2 siblings flipping the lid at each other, and it's very tempting to come in and flip the lid as well and just add to all that chaos. So what I love about the brain research is knowing that just one long deep breath out can actually activate this prefrontal cortex and just help you or them to calm down 1 notch. 3 long breaths out works even better. Going and having a jump on the trampoline or running around the house or running up the hill and you're activating all that breathing helps to put the brakes on, helps to calm right down. So this bit of the brain is like being at the gym and activating a muscle. And the more that we practice this breathing out, calming down, the bigger this area grows. They've actually shown in the research that you get bigger grey matter in this part of the brain, and that can help to calm down the amygdala. Tough news for us parents is it can take until the age of 25 for this bit of the brain to completely mature. So it's a long journey, and as you know, even as an adult, we are still learning how to do it. But it's fantastic that this skill of mindfulness and of breathing and of coming back to the present moment is what gives us the skill to calm down our amygdala and our limbic system. All right, have a good week. See ya.